you started to get scared and you were like, I think this could be a date situation. They like brought over vodka Sprite and you were like, I don't know if you should drink that because there could be date in there.
So I have to go to the bathroom and Sophia's like, let's go together.
And I just leave my drink on the table.
I was like, wait, Sophia, I'm scared. Like, I've been roofied. And she's like, no, I've been roofied. And I guess our reactions to being roofied are completely different.
This is what happened. So Sienna's like, I think this could be a roofie situation. And I say, bet, we're going to take selfies with the guys.
I have.
So that they are the last people on our camera roll.
Crying.
But...
It's Sofia Franklyn. You are listening to Sofia with an F, and the F is for phenomenal.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. I am sitting here with my really good friend, Sienna.
Hi.
She has a glass of champagne.
I do.
I have a Campari Spritz and a High Noon tequila seltzer and a water bottle. And there is no reason I should be drinking right now.
Right.
Considering what I did last night and how crazy I got, which you're hungover too. We're both hungover.
I'm not like, you text me at 4 a.m. being like, hey, can we meet up at 4 p.m. instead of 1? But I was like, I had to in the middle of the night. So I saw and I was like, okay, I guess we're meeting. But I was grateful for it, but that was really funny.
Okay, I didn't know that I sent that at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and you sent it from like a different, like you were like on your laptop or something. It was like at gmail.com. I was like, is she dead? Was she hacked? Who is this?
Oh, so you thought I was like really getting after it.
I was like, you're on someone's Mac being like, hey, babe, can't see you at 1.
Can I log into my iCloud so I can please reach out to my guest?
It was like green.
For a 1 p.m. recording. Not even like it was 8 in the morning. Like I had to reach out to you. Yeah, there was like something up with my iMessage and a few people reached out and they were like, bro, what happened to your phone?
Yeah.
I think I fixed the issue, but... We both went out last night. How about I give you an introduction?
Right.
Because that is normally what people do when they have people on the podcast. Sienna Hubert-Ross.
Yes. No.
No? Wait.
You've done this so many times.
Wait, say it.
Can you give it a second shot?
Yes. But is it not like H-U... H-U...
No, it's just so weird. It's because we've had this discussion 3 times.
Babe, do I seem like the kind of person that anything that registers in my brain stays registered?
I'm not Hispanic. Okay. Hubert-Ross.
But I am. That's why I added a little flair. You know, it's in my blood.
There's a dash too. It's not one word. Hubert-Ross. Hubert-Ross.
Hubert-Ross.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Hubert-Ross. This has been an ongoing issue.
Yes.
Hubert-Ross.
Yes.
Peter Thomas Roth, the skincare brand, and Dr. Dennis Gross, the skincare brand. Soph and I literally...
You don't see hyphens?
Yeah, I don't see hyphens.
It's Dennis Gross.
Okay, so there's a hyphen.
Yes. Wait, I'm crying. Can I just... So like Sophia's like the hardest person to hang out with. When you hang out with her, it's so fun, but she reschedules a lot. And we hang out last week and like the first thing she says is like, oh my God, did you lose like so much weight? And you're like, no, you were not this thin. What?
Okay. But also we are friends, but like we're not that close.
No, we're not close at all.
Out of the gate, like, oh my God, you lost so much weight. You look so good. That's, you know,
you were like
I put that on my
pounds.
mom. I literally said 15,
yeah, she
huh?
literally specified.
So we met because I went on your podcast, yours and Vinny's, Vinny from Jersey Shore. Right. You're not doing that.
No.
Is Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? What was it called again?
Wait.
Hey, babe, that is.
It was called something went wrong. That was it. Something went wrong.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like doing it? Did you have fun?
You know, not really. Like, it wasn't like I disliked it. It was just like didn't benefit me in a way that I thought it would.
Okay.
Because honestly, like if a podcast isn't doing really well, it just doesn't really
Right.
I wasn't getting paid to do it. So it was like cool that I got to meet you and some people, but it was also like a very interview. There was no vibes going on. I was like, did you grow up in Queens? How was that? You know what I mean? And I was like, how do I interject in this interview? You know?
I loved you.
Oh, our episode was the best one, in my opinion. It was so chaotic. He hated it.
I know he did.
hated it
I know.
so much.
I just remember like, I kept being like, ew, you have a boner, as if I'm 12 years old. But that shit's so funny to say that.
No, I know. And he
definitely didn't have a boner.
No, he didn't. He's like in his Republican like era. You know.
A lot of people are like in that era.
Yeah. He's like, Sienna, you have to settle down right now. What are you doing with a career? And I'm like, you didn't even pay me for the show. Like, what do you mean? You're making men look a little cheap and weak right now. I don't trust the process.
So now you're doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Well, you have been this whole time.
Yeah.
Stand-up to me is the craziest, wildest concept. Like, I think it's the coolest job in entertainment.
Yeah.
I also think it's tell me if I'm wrong, absolute hardest.
It's hard, but I would say like in my mind, like improv is harder. Like an improv troupe.
Okay.
I don't know if you've gone, but like that's crazy.
Wait, why do I not know what that is? I'm thinking about a mime and I know that's not what it is.
It's like you go to like a UCB, right? And you sit in the audience and then they have like a troupe and then like they'll literally be like, say a word and like someone in the audience is like dolphin and then you have to like make a funny sketch off of dolphins.
Oh, I could do that in a heartbeat.
And then they come in and out. Okay, so maybe you have a future in that. See, that stuff like with no plan. Like stand-up is hard, but like once you kind of know you're good, like you know you're good, so even when you bomb, it's like I still know I'm good. But like improv is like, I don't know. Maybe.
So improv is like charades.
It's like charades.
But why don't they just call it charades?
Well, because you're not guessing anything. Is that the whole part of charades? Like you're guessing what the thing is? I don't know.
are acting something out.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. But it is a tough job, of course.
But I mean, okay, I guess, and there's different types of improv. Like there's improv specifically for comedy and like you need to be funny.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like serious improv.
I feel like there has to be.
I mean, like, I guess like in like a scene on TV, but maybe not like live. Like you're going to go be like, improvise, you're getting molested in the streets of Sudan. Like, I don't think people are paying to see that, but maybe they are.
I mean, no, I feel like they do that for like when you go to acting school.
Right. That's different. I feel like if you're like improvising within a scene, that's completely different than like I'm in a black stage right now.
Right.
With people being like, be a shark in a classroom. Like
that's actually crazy. But with stand-up, I feel like then more is expected of you. Right. How often do you like practice your jokes until you like let them go? And are all of your jokes planned out? They are, right?
They are planned out, but they aren't too. Like it'll be like if I have a new joke, I have like a concept. I have it written out, but I never like have ADD. It's never exactly how I write it. So I kind of get on and I'm like, okay, I'm just saying a new word, I guess. And I'll try to do like sometimes I'm like, wait, I need to read a book because that word did not fit in that sentence. But sometimes I'll do a new joke and I'll put it between two jokes that I know. So I'll use like jokes that like typically work and I'll put a new joke in the middle. It's like a safe, like, so it's like safe.
Yeah, like
if
a
that makes
sandwich.
sense. But yeah, like a sandwich. But sometimes it's so funny when like your old material doesn't work and only the new stuff does. You're like, I can't get comfortable ever. I always have to like be manic. That's when I'm like the most funny. You know?
And then if you like tell a banger joke and the crowd, like y'all are just not lighting up and they're silent.
Yeah.
Does that happen a lot?
Not complete silence. If it's a banger joke, it's usually not silent. Like if it's silent, it's like something else went awry. Okay. Like I don't put it on myself at all. Okay.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's on them.
Yeah. I'm like, you paid to be here.
Yeah. Also, their sense of humor is just not it.
Right.
I am totally with you. I want to see you do it.
Yeah, please.
Can I?
Yeah, whenever.
Do you do the whole thing where you like pick people?
I mean, I do like if the audience, I feel like they need that. Like if I feel like they're like they need to be part of the bit because they're like antsy or whatnot, then I'll involve them more. But I typically like to just do what I'm doing and then keep it rolling and because it's like I don't really, outside of maybe getting a clip like for online, I don't really benefit much from like doing crowd work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do for work? Wow, gay. Like, that's just not interesting. I also don't care about your job. But anyway, hecklers, sometimes they're really annoying, obviously. One time I was at this one show, this was actually like a month ago, and like it was a club I don't usually work, and the room was like really good, but there was like these like people on the side just like being so loud, like talking, and they were like kind of ghetto, and I was like, I can't even get through my joke because everyone in the room was like looking at them, and it was to the point where I was like, okay, I have to get security. I was like, security,
stop.
Security. No one came.
Stop.
No one came. So I just had to go back into the bit. Imagine. I lost all my power. Imagine you're like, all right, this is out of hand, security, come on. And no one comes.
And then also you become that girl and they're like all standing there like, for real.
I know everyone now thinks I'm pathetic. I have no power. I was like, security is the punchline of that bit. And then eventually the rest of the audience turned on me because now like I look powerless.
You're the girl that's trying to call security.
And then the crackheads were now on my side and they were like laughing at my, like they tuned back in and then they were the only ones laughing. So I was like, this is that stand up. Then everyone leaves and thinks I'm bad.
Why did they not come? Do they think it was like part of the joke or what?
I guess there's no security at this club. I just assumed that there would be.
Security, they're like, babe, we don't even have a doorman.
No,
we
like,
don't have a bouncer here.
Quite literally. And it's funny because that's the weird thing about stand-up is like, you know, clubs want you to sell tickets and do all these things. And then like, I'm just, no one's here to protect. Like they could just rush the stage and kill me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
To be like that naked.
That's why I think stand-up is insane.
Yeah.
And you're a woman and you're a hot woman.
Thank you.
So
finally she says it.
It was coming. It was going to show up. Do you date comedians?
I have in the past, but like not really. Like no. They're so not attractive.
None of them.
No.
None.
Like who? If there was a hot one, like maybe I would consider it at this point, but like no.
Andrew Schultz I have a personal hatred for him that I have talked about publicly.
Yeah.
But
did you guys date?
No. So did we match on Raya? Oh no, he knew like this other guy who was also a comedian. We had a mutual friend. And he asked a mutual friend to get my number. We texted back and forth. We had a date scheduled.
Yeah.
He texted me 2 hours before our date. And all he said was something like, hey, something came up. Can't make it next time. Or something like that. Maybe I'm a dramatic ass hoe.
No,
but
are you kidding? I would never talk to a man again. You didn't respond, right? Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Also, comedians... Like, I'm not saying he is, but male comedians are they're on the road all the time.
Yeah.
That is so hard to be like a girl. Like, because I get to watch how male comedians that are doing well, like, date women. And I'm like, they're around just like girls that like want to sleep with them because they're funny.
Right.
How can you date that?
Right.
Because for me, I don't have the same experience at all. The funnier a guy finds me, the more unappealing I am. What?
Unappealing,
I'm like a man now. I'm a trans lady.
Okay.
You know?
Why? Because like, what do you think it is? Like they're scared, like they get intimidated by your success or what?
I think it's both. I think that guys like to think that my success is like due to me being attractive. And then when they realize like, oh, it has to do with like the funny thing, then they go through, they're either like annoyed that I'm actually funny or they try to like just neg me. Like if I have one joke about sex on stage, then they're like, yeah, they fucking dick suck dick.
No, right. That's
you know what I mean?
They always land on that. Every
no
girl has
what.
to talk about to be funny. No, we don't.
No.
A, B, it is funny. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's gross. When was humor deemed a masculine trait too?
Thank you.
What? These men are boring.
No.
They just laugh at each other's jokes and the punchlines are slurs. I don't care.
I feel like they just are lazy, and if they see that there's a girl who's hot, who's also really funny,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to like put in work and they're just not trying to do
Oh my
that.
God. Whenever I have a good set, like it's always like, dude, like, oh, the room was easy or this, that. I'm like, shut up. The room should be easy for you because you're fat and you look like everyone in the, sorry, I love the audience. But you know what I mean? Like you look like a dude. You get up there and you're just like, I'm a guy. I get up there and people are like, why is she here? Was she sucking off?
You have to be way funnier, I
And
feel
I'm
like.
black? Like what?
We need to talk about Zero Bond.
Yeah.
I've seen so many weight loss fads come and go, but this is different. This is the game changer, science-backed solutions that also help you build lasting habits. And that's exactly what Noom is doing right now. Noom, known for helping millions lose weight through behavior change, now offers a compounded GLP-1 medication. The Noom GLP-1 program starts at just $149 and ships right to your door in just 7 days. But here's what sets it apart. Noom doesn't just send you meds. You also get access to their full weight loss program, plus protein tracking to make sure you are fueling your body the right way, and fitness classes so you can keep your strength while shedding the weight and you're not doing it alone. You'll be supported by a care team, including a clinician, a coach, and a whole community right in the app. The Noom GLP-1 program starts at $149 and is delivered to your door in 7 days. Start your GLP-1 journey today at Noom.com. That's Noom.com. Noom, the smart way to lose weight. Individual results may vary. Not all customers will medically qualify. No affiliation with Novo Nordisk Inc. Compounded medications are not reviewed by the FDA for safety, efficacy, or quality. Not available in all 50 states. Let's talk about Klarna, because I love to swipe a card. You know what I don't love? Interest. That's where Klarna comes in, your everyday smarter spending partner. With Klarna, you can split your purchase into 4 interest-free payments, helping you manage your budget without the extra stress. Whether you're shopping in the Klarna app or with the Klarna card, it's all about flexibility and smarter spending. Plus, Klarna isn't just about payments. You can compare prices at your favorite stores and even earn cash back when you shop in the app. It's effortless, it's smart, and it's designed to help you get more value from every purchase. Choose Klarna at your favorite retailers or shop now at Klarna.com. CA residence loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190. Klarna balance, account required. Klarna may get a commission. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply. Hey ladies, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Seriously, pay attention. We are all getting to that age where our bodies are just not what they used to be. You know what I'm talking about. You don't have the energy you used to have. Your skin isn't as soft and glowing as it used to be. Your hair isn't as thick or shiny. You just don't feel or look the same, and it sucks. But it's a new era. And we don't have to roll over and accept defeat. So I want to talk about Strong Cell. It's got NADH, CoQ10, and marine collagen in it, which all act as a lifeline to your body's cells. It's simple. There are cells in every single area of your body. If your cells are healthy and kicking ass, then you are going to be healthy and kick ass. Strong Cell is the only company to make NADH that actually gets to your cells, and it comes in a yummy daily drink. Go to strongcell.com and insert code Sofia and get 20% off. Seriously, strongcell.com now. That's spelled STRONGCELL. You want to look and feel 20 again? Then go get you some Strong Cell now. Sienna and I decided to finally hang out last weekend, the weekend before, doesn't matter, like 2 weeks ago. And she was like, hey, come meet me at 11 p.m. So like no one, that is not any time frame that anyone would answer the way I did. But my sleep was so fucked from like always being in Europe that I was like, absolutely.
I do think I asked you before, like I asked you during the day, do you want to meet up? And then I said 11 p.m. is when I can. What you're thinking about is I hit you up this weekend and I like a booty call and I was like, yo, where you at? Do you want to meet me at Zero Bond right now? You're mixing up the 2 times.
You asked me around like 6 or 7.
Yeah. But then I was like, it's 11 p.m.
But you said meet you at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember you saying meet me right now. Oh yeah, I would just sat down to dinner at Casa.
And I was like, it's now or never. I'll get you a car there. You're like, what? I'm with my boyfriend's family. And I was like, bring them to a 3 on the guest list.
Like, we can bring them all. But then there was another time and you said, let's meet at like 8 or 9. And I was like, no, that's crazy.
That was when you thought I was though.
No.
That, right?
I have never used those words or thought that in my lifetime. We went to Zero Bond and you had texted me and you said, I want to meet some dudes and come be my wing woman and let's get after it.
Yeah.
And we got there and we had fun.
Yeah, we did.
We sat at a table. We got some cocktails. This guy, I have no idea how he has my number. I have no idea how his name is in my phone. I think he used to be a Disney Channel star. He did cause an issue with my ex-boyfriend.
Yes. I fully thought he was gay and just like fanboying for like most of that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still not sure he's not.
Yes. I mean, did we ask him? Oh yeah, you asked him and he said no.
Did I ask him?
I mean, I guess there's our answer. I have no fucking clue. That was the second time I ever met him.
Well, also like he kind of ruined the plot of the night.
By cock
Yeah,
blocking?
because I went there like the other night and I sat like at the roof and like men just kept coming up to me and that's what the plot should have been. I mean, you're in a relationship.
Is it because me?
No. I think that we were like hidden behind the highest chairs ever. And we're so small and like the chair's like up there. I think if we sit on the roof, it was insane. I didn't pay for anything.
Okay, so we're doing that.
Yeah, it was insane.
And we need to be outside.
Yeah, and the roof was like packed. Such hot men, black suit. People were buying me drinks from across the bar and they were like, that's where.
Were you alone?
I was alone, but
that's ballsy and really fucking cool of
exposure.
you.
Well, Danny encouraged me. It was exposure therapy.
That.
Also, it's like a safe environment, Zero Bond. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, that's where we should be. We should like sit at the bar, look cute. I brought out my notebook to like write jokes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Innocence. We should have like little books.
Oh my God. I have a pen that has a huge, fluffy, furry ball. I have a blue one and a pink one.
We should go.
I have a blue and a pink one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take these.
I swear to freaking gosh. I'll be pink or you want to be blue. Well, no, whatever you want. I don't care.
I actually want to be blue.
See, this is perfect. I wore a bow in the back of my hair, a little skirt. I was like this. Paid for nothing. I swear to God. I was like just so tiny
I did
writing.
a whole segment on this because my mom was like, if you buy another mini dress or mini skirt and dress like a child, like it's done. Like you're fucking done. It needs to stop. It's just whatever. I like dressing like I'm a middle school ballerina.
Also, men love it.
Well,
a guy literally came up to me and said, I quote, "What are you doing? Your homework right now?" And I was like,
that's what you know.
No, that was actually so hot. I was like, yeah, Daddy, another glass on you.
Wait, I need to know what you were wearing.
Okay.
The bow.
I was wearing the bow. So like my hair looked better. I was wearing the bow, a little, you know, when you put like a little like, you know, I was wearing a little mini skirt.
Sounds familiar.
And I was wearing this like cashmere top. So like a little bit of, I've noticed because like sometimes like it can be kind of like ho-ish.
Right.
But if you dress that down, like you look like you could, but like
if you dress down,
I was wearing like a
part?
sweater, like a cropped cashmere sweater with like a little collar.
Okay.
So preppy. And I think they like that.
With the little skirt.
With the little skirt and
knee-high socks.
What did I wear? did I wear these boots? No, I wore different knee-high boots.
Okay, but not the socks.
No socks.
That would be like a little much,
No.
right?
I mean, I honestly, maybe I would have gotten a free meal at that point. But Sophia, I'm saying we have to do it.
I'm so ready.
We can't talk to your random gay fans. Like we have to like exit the moment. I didn't know. I didn't know you well enough to know how to like exit the situation.
But also, Sienna, what did I say when he said hello to me? I said, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
And I said that 18 times. And he was like, I just texted you, look at your phone. And then I saw his contact was in my phone.
He was so obsessed with you, Sophia. It was scary. It was like he was meeting Justin Bieber. Yes.
He was what?
It was like he was meeting Justin Bieber, like his equivalent. Like he was like,
I'm kind of like a huge deal.
I know that, but he just wouldn't leave us alone. I'm like, I brought Sophia out here so I could meet my husband. Now this gay man is ruining my entire night. Has not offered to buy a single drink too. Also gay.
That right there.
Also, like the seating was not even conducive to us talking. No, we were like this.
I felt chairs. That was on me though, because you were like, let's stand by the bar so people can approach us. And I said, yeah, but like, what about for my butt to sit down? No, but I can't stand. Right. Like, I need to sit.
Fair. And then like all the hot guys were on the other side and we were stuck with this like twink in the corner. And I was annoyed. And he didn't pay for anything too.
Should we fucking call him and ask him what the fuck is wrong with him? No, because
he's not going to get off the phone. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. He like made me follow him on TikTok. I'm like, I don't care. Yes. And like I was like, why am I getting these dancing videos that get like 2 million likes?
Okay, so they get 2 million likes?
So he's a viral king.
Oh, so that was just like some networking that could have gone down.
Well, then he should have been like, hey, be in my TikTok and here's a cocktail. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then let us move on with our night.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, we did move on and I also want to get into that.
Okay, yeah.
So
start with the submerser part.
Yes. So Zero Bond, if you guys don't know, it's like a private members club. It's really, really nice. It's, has hot people, has rich people, has celebrity clientele, whatever. I'm not talking about myself. Thank you, though. And they told us that they have a service where they will send you a like black card to Submerser, which is a club.
It's like a club in Soho. It's like part of a hotel.
I think at the Mercer Hotel.
Yeah, they have like a deal with them.
So we sign up. Also, your membership, by the way, Sienna has a membership, which is fucking badass and really cool.
Thank you.
But you just got your membership and you like didn't know that they offered this service. Okay, when I got my membership, they said they were going to give me like an initiation, like a little like, this is how things work. I get there. I have no idea. They're like, I'm taking a picture. They're like, don't take pictures. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Right.
No outside food. I was like, where is this written anywhere?
Outside food?
No, so you have to eat there. You have to buy $18 fries, which is like, okay, that's your prerogative. But I'm like, gay man, buy the fries.
But they said that they were going to like, you should just ask. Be like, I need someone to give me a walkthrough.
I need a lesson.
A lay of the land.
I literally, when I first got my membership, I went to the wrong floor and I was like, why is no one here? And I was like, their event space.
But also that it is huge.
It is huge. And there is another floor. And we didn't even go to the rooftop. There's 3 floors.
I know.
We'll fix it.
Okay. When are we going?
Whenever you want.
But only if it's like at 12 in the morning or 1 a.m.
Honestly, if like a Thursday, unless you're back in wherever you go.
No. Wherever you go. We signed up to take this black car.
Yes.
We go in the elevator. So we're leaving. We get in the elevator. These 2 dudes walk in. They are like doing. They didn't say that, but it was just very obvious that they were. And then I asked them and they said, yes, we have. And then they said, we are going to fly fish. Do you girls want to come?
Right.
And I said,
our Cadillac is downstairs too. And these men are ugly. Maybe they're like maybe they have money. Sophia, you're a really kind drunk. I'm like sussed out by this whole situation.
But it wasn't even I'm trying to be nice thing. It was I've been to Submerser before and I've never heard of fly fish.
Which should have been a red flag that we had never heard of fly fish.
But I thought, oh my God, maybe it's like I never go out and maybe it's just this really cool, like a new exclusive spot.
Right.
And I like the name.
Right.
Fly fish is just cool to me.
It's so funny. I'm trying to convince Sophia. I'm like, I like our plan. I think it's cute. I think we can't keep letting these ugly men derail us from what we want to do. Right. The Cadillac is there ready for us. It's so hot. Mm-hmm. The car, we get into the dude's car. It is like a silver Toyota. Yeah. I'm in the middle. It's like, I was like, okay, they're not even stunting. We drive to Fly Fish.
Yeah. They did say they had a table.
Because there were every table was pretty much open.
And when they said that they had a table, I don't know what that meant. It was more like we have a table, like when you go to a restaurant and you have a table. Right. There was no bottle service. There was no table
it was like, okay, service. You order your drink and you sit at all 9 tables that are free. Yes. Which one do you want?
So I fucked up. Yeah. But the best part about that is you started to get scared. And you were like, I think this could be a date rape situation. I don't know where that came from. I'm not saying that doesn't happen on a regular basis and people need to be careful because it obviously does. But it was just like, they like brought over, a vodka Sprite.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't know if you should drink that because there could be date rape in there.
No, what happened was like, I have to go to the bathroom and Sophia's like, let's go together. Yeah. So we're in the bathroom and I just leave my drink on the table.
And I was like,
and then I was like, wait, Sofia, like, I'm scared. Like, I've been roofied. And she's like, no, I've been roofied. And I guess our reactions to being roofied are completely different. Like, I'm just forever scared of getting roofied. You're like, I've been roofied. I know when it's going to happen. Don't worry. And so we go back out there. She's sipping both drinks and testing the waters. Mm-hmm. Then the guy with the wife, he's freaking me out.
But this is what happened. And I think it's the funniest fucking thing. And to this day, I like start laughing when I think about it. So Sienna's like, I think this could be a roofie situation. And I say, bet. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take selfies with the guys.
I have.
So that they are the last fucking people on our camera roll. And I'm like, guys, everybody huddle. Everybody huddle in. Let's get some pictures going. They're like, okay. No. And then one of them, which is actually kind of smart. Like,
this was really smart of us, low-key.
If I were to commit a crime and someone had taken a selfie of me, 30 minutes prior to committing that crime, I would maybe think about not doing it.
Crime.
But we're going to post the pictures.
This is blurry one.
I'm like, family photo, everybody get in here.
Peace sign.
That is so fucking funny. As you can see in these photos that we are going to
figure it out. She's logged into all my shit. She would have been like, it's this guy.
Yeah.
Reverse search his face. Fly fish. They didn't get into the Cadillac.
One of the guys freaked out and was like, no, I can't be in the picture.
Yeah.
And we were like, because you have GHB on you.
No, he
correct?
literally like ran away. He was like, no. I was like, are you part of like the witness protection program? It was like out of a soap opera.
We're like, oh, we know why.
Yeah.
Oh, we know why. He didn't want to because he had a wife.
Right. He wouldn't even follow me on Instagram, even though he was like, I'm this big director. I was like, let's connect. He was like, I can't. I'm like, stop flexing your job then. I was like, what about your number? He was like, not that either.
No, also, why are you out? And also, why are you taking girls back to your fake table at Fly Fish?
Oh, wait.
You're going to be feeling that way.
Also, then they tried like not the married guy, but the other guy was trying to like flex, being like, he was like, don't worry, we'll go to Samosa next. Like, I know your girl really wants to. Like, I'm a member of Zero Bond. Like, I get a free table there. He was trying to flex his membership.
Right.
That was weird.
But we don't even think he had a membership, right?
I don't.
It didn't matter because they were not people we should have been.
I don't even know their names, and then you're so funny. You just are like, let's just go.
I was like, let's go.
We just don't say bye.
We didn't say bye. I mean, the second he said the wife thing, right. I'm like, so why would we be here?
Yeah.
And trying to like cover up for you? Like, I'm not. No. That's not what I'm here to do. So that was a really, really fun night. So we did go to Submerser,
which is kind of whack.
Yeah, we did a full Irish goodbye. It was like, it wasn't even, hey, we're going to use the bathroom. It was like, stood up.
He said, I have a wife. We left.
Yeah.
We exited.
Yeah.
Drinks full, except for the 2 sips that you took that I was like, she's going to die.
I was like, oh, I'll be able to taste it. Like, I've been here before. Yeah, that's exactly how fucking GHB works and what you should do. It does taste salty though. I've taken it for like recreational purposes. It's not
So
that
you
fun.
knew. Okay. I didn't know you had a plan.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really think I would be able to tell, but that's why I did the selfie.
Also,
picture.
you could just see like the people at Fly Fish. It just was not the vibe that we were going for at all.
No.
It's like they plucked us from like where we paid to be.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Yes. And you know what? Next time, like, you're making those calls.
I trusted you because I was like, Sophia has a man. She's so experienced. And then I was like, wait.
No. I literally just got blinded by the fly fish situation thinking it was like this cool new thing. And you know what?
And then Submerser was so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I also just don't like clubs because they defeat the purpose of what I want.
Which
I
is
like connecting with a man.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Like, why are you here? Why are you at this basement at 3:30 a.m.? I don't want you.
You mean connection with a man, like a real connection.
Yeah, because I don't fuck, unfortunately.
You don't.
I wish. I'd want someone to like hold me.
But
Ultimately,
that's going to happen.
I mean, it's happening for you.
It's happening for me at the ripe age of 32. And it's the first time I've ever been in love and ever been in this situation.
I need to do what you did to get him the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Macklin, sign up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making it sound like I did fucking witchcraft. You're like, I need to do the thing that you did to get him.
Spell, you know, the kid that you touched.
That one thing that you did to get him, I need to do that thing.
I don't know what people know about
a dating service.
I don't know what you're comfortable saying.
I'm comfortable to say basically all of it.
I was like going on dates with this guy who went to BYU.
There's no way that you were dating a guy that goes to BYU.
Wait, he was hot. Can I show you him really quick?
Yes, but why?
He was so hot, and I didn't understand Mormonism and like how severe it was.
Talk about soaking.
He asked me if I would like. I had unfollowed him before our dates but look at how sexy he is. No, it's a whole situation. Well, he follows so many girls on Instagram. I ghosted him. He's hot.
Wait, he's hot as shit.
He's so hot. I like want you to like talk to him.
Should I?
I literally want you to.
I'll slide in right now.
No, not as me, but as you. Oh wait,
I'll slide in as me.
Yeah, slide in as you.
Should I do it just for fun?
I literally dare you.
Okay, well,
he's hot.
Does he go to BYU or not?
No, but he works in finance and lives here. So he would give me black cars to the date, spend $500 on our date, give me black cars to my shows. But what was sus was that like, we never even like kissed, which was like #Mormon. And we went on like 2 dates and we were like texting. And then I ghosted him before we went on the next one. Just because on our second date, I felt like he scheduled another date after because it was weird. It was literally like an hour and 20 minutes. And he was like, okay, I'm going to get you a car back. And then he's still like texting me being like.
And then he like waited for you to get up and like leave.
He gets me a car. Like we just like, I finished my food and then we're like, there's like, no, like he's like, okay, we get you a car home. And I'm like, I literally got so dressed up, contoured my face and I'm just going home.
Did you actually say that?
No, I didn't because I didn't understand what was happening. And then we were like texting more and then we were going to go on another date. And then our last correspondence was him being like, how are you? Like, what are you up to? And I just haven't responded.
But you can't write him off.
But he follows like 50 girls a day.
Wait, that's fucking crazy.
No, I was like, are you a crazy sex addict? Like,
is he like a pimp?
So basically, we didn't have our next date planned, and then he was like, "What are you up to this weekend?" And I was like, I can be free Sunday." And then I sent him like something like an activity rather than just like food. And then he like doesn't respond, and then he sends me a picture of him in a Zoom meeting on Saturday. Why are you at a Zoom meeting on Saturday?
Yeah,
and he's like still stuck in this Zoom meeting.
On a Saturday?
No, literally. And I looked up, like, he took the picture like 2 hours before. So he's definitely sent this to a few girls. You know what I mean? When you can look at the metadata. I actually want you to slide into his DMs though.
Okay. I just tried to call him and it said it didn't work.
We tried to get.
Oh, but it shows up in our messages. So that's not fucking crazy. Audio call. I'm going to be like, that's so weird. I don't know how that happened. Okay, and this is not something I can even delete. At all. Like 0. Okay, that will just live there forever and that is totally fine. Sorry. Let me tell you this.
Yes.
The guy I'm dating.
Yeah.
After our date, went on 4 other dates the next day, 1 or 2 of them being on Zoom.
How did he tell you this information?
He just straight up told me. He just straight up told me.
But okay, if my guy was sincere and said, hey, when I scheduled that 9 a.m. date, I had 3 others that day, then I was like, okay, this is something we can talk about.
Right. But you didn't even give him a chance. You know? Like that whole conversation came later.
I know.
This is the thing. He doesn't owe you shit.
Yeah.
And if he wants you on a date after your date, that's completely fine. I don't even think that's bad. But following that many girls is like...
No, it was the following that bothered me.
Yeah.
I accepted, obviously we're going to be dating other people, but it was like, why are you now following 30 other girls the same day we went on a date? Like 30, like not like
30 actually.
When I tell you the numbers went up exponentially.
Well, I just fucking called him. So that's crazy.
But do you know what I'm saying though? Like that was the crazy part.
Yeah. That
I'm like, you're like a fiend. And it's not even like curated. It was like literally like girls who like teach my Pilates classes.
Right.
It was like any girl on Hinge that's like not 6.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
That's like giving
0.
crazy.
Yep. I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Because your guy's probably not even online.
No.
He's not. That's the thing. It's one thing to be like, hey, I'm a high value guy. I can get a lot of women. And he's trying to look for a wife. That's one thing. I don't care who you're seeing. But if you're like actively like, I need to be attached to all these women indefinitely. And that's going to be like a conversation we need to have of like you unfollowing 4,000 women because you just can't stop.
Right. Also, it's like the whole online piece of it too. It's like, okay, like.
Why are you someone like, he'd like barely post? Like what? Why is it so?
He has 12 pictures total.
Are you trying to get famous? Are you trying to like always be in, because you even know from having a following, men like will be in relationships and try to like keep in touch with you or like whatever, you know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to have like dudes following you. No, I mean like guys want to just feel like a what if, like I even feel like that's why guys like girls photos, like a Kendall Jenner, like you know that she's not going to see it, but it's like that weird like possibility.
Yep, 100%. And this is like reminding me of last night because I'm not even joking. I am not a jealous girl. I mean, I feel like I'm like normal within the normal bounds of jealousy. And I went to the club against my will. I was basically dragged by my hair to go. Gospel. Black Coffee was DJing. And I kind of became the worst fucking version of myself of all time.
Wait, gospel does that to people.
Does it?
No, I had a friend that had the most toxic fight with her boyfriend there.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like...
It's called gospel. It's bad energy.
I know. I mean, but you would think that's good energy.
No, but they're using it in vain, you know?
I mean, it was so fucking crazy, Sienna, but it also... Remember we were talking about making friends like when you're older and like girls, right? Like meeting girls and becoming friends with them. And you said it's kind of hard because they're mean. You're like, that's not fucking going in there.
No,
whatever.
no.
It doesn't matter.
No, I know what you mean. We said that. We said that it's hard making new friends or trusting people. And I'm like a real friend, or ADHD makes it hard too.
Well, that's for fucking sure, and that's not a joke. Like,
no, yeah, it does.
Real.
But yeah, we're talking about the difficulties of real. They're mean. I don't think I said that, but that's my narrative.
I'm not a pussy, okay?
I'm like being bullied is really hard at 25.
Okay. I turned into this insecure, jealous as fuck, fangs out psychopath. And I never want to do it again. And I'm trying to figure out why I did it.
What was the situation?
I mean, listen, the situation was I didn't want to go. I went with my hair wet, okay? No makeup on. Because I just like needed to show face because I promised I would go.
For who? Your boyfriend?
Yes.
Wait, he's like 40. Why is he going?
Thank you. Why is he trying to go to the fucking club? Thank you.
Why is that on the itinerary?
It's his all-time favorite DJ ever.
Okay.
And I had promised him earlier that day and he's like, I mean, you promised me, like I got a table, like da-da-da. Then they're like, okay, so it starts at 9. And I said, okay, so listen, this DJ is not coming on any earlier than fucking midnight. Mm-hmm. They tried to convince me otherwise. I go there and I don't want to just say it was the vibe, but like, for example, in this group, there was this girl who knew my boyfriend.
Yeah.
They had like
a thing.
No, they didn't have a thing, but they were like in the same house in Ibiza with like a huge group. They're like mutual friends. I go to the bathroom, put a tampon in, come out, and I'm with my gay bestie, John. I come back to the table and it's my boyfriend and this girl. And they're not even close to each other. They're not canoodling. There's no touching. They're just talking. Right. He gives a face. I'm like, okay, cool.
What's the face that he gives? Like, it's nothing face? Like,
no, kind of a face like, I think that my girlfriend might be psychotic and could maybe read this a certain way. And I'm like really trying to make sure it doesn't look like
how
anything.
Old is this girl? Because in my mind, your boyfriend's like this old man that like lives away and like writes in like a cottage. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like not like Ibiza gospel.
He does
Zoom
Ibiza.
Dates. Like he's a lot more out there than I imagined he was.
Like he goes to Ibiza, he goes to the club.
He goes to the club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he introduces me to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
We say hi. She gets up because I was sitting there. And instead of sitting back down, she like walks away from the table.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not weird?
That's weird.
It is,
That's
right?
weird.
Are Sienna and I just fucking the worst friends ever? And we're just like, that's crazy.
No, because also men are stupid. So for him to clock that you would be upset means that it was sus.
Right.
It means that like a vibe was sus. And not saying that anything that was said was sus, but something was sus. Because men are literally so dumb. Like they don't even know sometimes 100%. Like what a girl.
And I said that and I said, it's not even you. It's just like, I can tell this girl's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm being crazy, but I really don't think I am.
You're not.
And he was like, no, she probably is.
Right. Thank you
and
for,
I'm like,
okay.
Thank you. Moving on.
And then she leaves. Like a girl, if I feel like I was giving a girl that vibe, I would like instantly try to like be like chill. And
also,
be like,
they were in the middle of a conversation. So what? I like show up and it's like, gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
who?
Okay.
Did she look like you?
No.
Okay.
Well, that just sounded so fucking conceited. Did she look like me?
Not like, does he have a type that's
she was
not you?
No. But I ended up going home. Okay. This is like separate from this girl.
What is the time frame now? Because you got there at 9, your hair's what? Is it like 11?
I love how I'm just treating it like it's like running to my neighbor's house. Like it's gospel. Like there's like bouncers and like lines around the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I came home. I had partaken in an illegal substance that I won't say what it was. And I think it could have been contributing to me maybe feeling a little bit, more insecure.
Yeah.
But I was like, I just don't even feel comfortable right now. Like, I don't even think I can like go to bed. So I threw on jeans, a white tank top here.
After gospel?
Yeah. Like in the middle of gospel. So like around 9 or 10.
You leave gospel, come here?
Yeah.
You're at gospel at 9.
With my gay best friend who also really wanted to go.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna go with him.
You going. You haven't been to gospel yet.
I have.
Oh, you have. Okay.
But I left.
You left, came home, changed.
Came with my friend. Thought I was just going to stay here. Didn't feel comfortable.
What is your boyfriend like calling you?
There's no fucking service.
Well, why is he still there?
Because he literally got the table.
Okay, but you're upset.
I know. That is an argument I could make.
But why is he?
If
he has a table and he's dropping bands, he can exit, come and fro, come
fro, like come drop me
through
off,
fro, whatever it's called. He could.
But also,
no,
by the way,
you live close.
He did not know I was upset,
so he can't read you.
I know, it's really fucked up. I don't know why he doesn't know me well enough by now.
But if you stormed out,
I didn't. I was like, baby, I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I need to take John.
Oh, you lied.
Like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it wasn't even me lying. I just wasn't 100% sure of my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I end up going back and I get even crazier, and I'm like looking around, and it's probably made up in my head, but I don't really think so. Just like girls kind of walking around like fiending
for him,
like vultures. He's not even. He's not even
no. I know what it is.
He's not like Brad Pitt.
I get it. It's because you're trying to figure out why you like him, and then you're like, there's a secret thing about him. Because that's when I've dated like ugly men.
So
I
the girls
like
were trying to fuck him, is what you're saying?
Well, also you're hot. Also, you're hot. So when girls see you like or associate you,
right,
then they're like, okay, what does he have?
That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
But also, like, is he putting out that energy?
Probably, with his fucking dick hanging out of his pants. Yeah. Probably. But or maybe I just haven't been in a club in 20 years, which is true. I just didn't remember how gnarly it is. It's like,
I feel like that's particularly gnarly, but maybe it's because it was his table. Was he like making him like my table and like come over here?
He would never fucking do that, but also like maybe it was, I don't know. But he did have this one friend who like was an interesting dude who was like, hey, I need you to watch my friend here who was this like young, like really pretty girl. And he like asked my boyfriend to babysit her.
No.
And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Anyways, the whole jealousy thing, I really want to work on it, but I'm also like, it was crazy.
I mean, this is like a new-ish relationship and you're like taking it so seriously.
I am.
I unfollowed a guy for like not getting back to me soon enough. But also
and
like
I called him on Instagram.
And you called him on Instagram and he follows all 5 of your best friends and your sister. Like these men are sus and you've been burned. He's typing.
He literally wrote, hey, I'm going to say, I'd rather do this over the phone.
No,
he's like, who are you? I feel like there was no fucking point to that entire jealousy thing. And I'm just like, no, but like, I don't know. I never
work on my jealousy.
But
and then
also,
that was it.
I've never walked around feeling the way that I did.
No, I think because it's not discernible where his worth is coming from. Like,
right.
And no, I don't mean that. I mean, like, for instance, this West guy is clearly hot and blue-eyed and whatnot. Your man's like, you probably find him like kind of ugly and you're whatnot. And you feel like diamond in the rough, like whatever.
Right.
And then when like other like young hot girls are like treating him like he's a catch, you're like, wait.
Like, who are you fucking here?
Yeah. If that makes sense.
But also, I didn't realize like girls are like that.
I haven't really experienced
like on the lookout for guys. Also, that was literally what our plan was for when we went out. So
usually like at clubs, I don't feel like it's that intense. Maybe gospel just has weird vibes. Maybe the geography of gospel is you can kind of like walk through in a way that's like very like you can eye someone from across the room.
You can eye fuck someone very easily.
Yeah, you can't eye fuck at like Submerser.
Thank you. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
you can't.
So just don't go back to gospel.
Yeah, that is so off limits now.
Yeah.
We're going to answer a listener question.
Okay.
Help. I live with my boyfriend of 3 years and I love him very much, but he's started to do something that is annoying and honestly concerning. He will chomp his teeth, like just clench them every few minutes. I pointed it out to him and he said it's a stress thing, and I tried to give him advice, but he won't listen, tells me to stop and that it's a tic he has always had, but that's not true. I would have noticed earlier. What would you do? Should I let it go? Get him help? Do more research? I don't know. No reason to be chomping at home.
Okay. Well, he just says TMJ.
Yeah. Or he takes Adderall.
Yeah, that's fine. Get him some Botox.
I be chomping.
Do you have a night guard?
No, but I have Invisalign that I pay a lot of money for.
Do you wear it at night though? Like,
I need to.
You need something to wear at night so you don't like disintegrate your teeth. But
I don't know.
Maybe she stresses him out.
Yeah. I think it's on her.
I think it's
what are you doing to make him chomp?
Also, your OCD's bad.
Yeah.
Get on something.
I completely agree. And there's nothing wrong with chomping.
No.
I chomp.
I breathe heavy. Like, I do things that are like annoying.
That's kind of crazy.
I know. I like breathe like I literally like ran a marathon. Like I'm carrying 5 kids on my back.
Like when you're sleeping.
Dude, I'm like a completely like mouth breather, like Neanderthal. It's weird.
I'm a mouth breather when I sleep.
I'm a mouth breather right now.
I think it's just when I sleep onto that mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Mies, I cannot breathe through my nose, and I think that is very apparent in how my voice sounds. So I think I have
a similar thing.
Sienna, you are fucking funny.
You're so
and you're fucking hot, actually beautiful.
You so much.
You need to start a podcast, but where can they find you?
You can follow me at Sienna Hubert-Ross on, not Sienna Hubert-Ross, Sienna Hubert-Ross on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy how many times I corrected you too.
I know.
Every single time.
I know.
Oh, I have a website, SiennaHubertRoss.com.
Love it. Love it. And you guys need to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, because it's really fun. And I love you guys so much, Sloots. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.